Hey everybody, I hope everybody's staying safe during the COVID-19 outbreak. Things are going really well at the shop here. Sales have been incredible. I thank my customers so much for that. It's been phenomenal with sales lately, so I'm really thankful for that. I wanted to come back here and show you another morph, kind of spotlighting a specific morph, since I don't have any babies to show yet, or very few anyway. But they are coming. I've got a lot of babies or a lot of clutches incubating right now. I think I'm on 42 for the year. So lots of stuff coming. Should be really awesome season. So today I just wanted to show some Calico and Sugar stuff. I've got that pretty well represented in my collection. I really love a lot of the combos that are done with it. And anyway, I just wanted to show you a few different types. Unfortunately, I don't have a normal Calico or Sugar here that I can show you. But I've got a lot of simple combos and some more complicated combos. So let's just get right into them and take a look. Okay, the first one I'm going to show is a Spider Sugar. So a lot of you know that spiders have typically fairly high white sides too. And what the Sugar does is it really brings the white up on the sides. I have more extreme examples of this than even what this girl is showing. It's kind of almost pied-like, you know, but instead of having like bands of white, it's got just white all along the sides. And Calico and Sugar, okay, those are both very similar genes. They seem to be a little different, but they're really similar. Sugars, I think, overall tend to be higher white than Calicos. Calico messes up with the pattern a lot on a snake, but in some combos, they're not quite as high white as the equivalent combo would be with a Sugar, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I've got some combos of these. Here's what you get if you add Pastel. That's a Pastel Sugar. I'm sorry, it's a Pastel Sugar B. Or Bumblebee Sugar, I guess you can call it too. This is a Killer Bee Sugar. So many different names with all these things. I always get them all mixed up. So these two are actually siblings. This is a female, this is a male. This guy's a breeder. He's been doing a pretty good job for me. He's small, but he's definitely been a pretty solid breeder. And then this is his sister, which is a Killer Bee Sugar. And these are both possible Orange Dream as well. I haven't proven Orange Dream out in him yet. And this, she's obviously too small to breed, so I won't be able to prove that out in her either. Just really cool snakes. Now here is a Calico Bumblebee female. So she's got very high white sides as well. And this one is a breeder. She's produced, so she was hatched in 2014 and she's produced 3 clutches for me. She gave me 8 eggs last year. So she's a very good breeder. And then here is the same thing without Spider in it. She's very gravid, so I'm going to not take her out. I want her to stay in her spot. This is the back end of the tub where her hot spot is normally right underneath there, so she's cratered in, and you can see how big and thick she is. And she hatched in 2014, and she's laid 2 clutches for me so far. So this will be her 3rd. Okay. Now let's start looking at some other combos. This is a Pastel Sugar. Nice little ringer there. This is another Pastel Sugar. These two are siblings, but you can see they're very different looking from each other, yet they're both genetically, they're identical. This one's got a lot more open spots, a lot more white in him, and this one does not. There's just mostly the pattern is really completely jacked up. And the bonus with these two is that they're both het for lavender albino. I'm really, really interested to see lavender albino sugars and other combos with that in. So these two guys hatched last year and they'll be ready to breed this upcoming season. So those are Pastel Sugars. Okay, next up, I've got another spider sugar combo. This is a banana, Inchi, spider, Calico. I just love the high whites and just that color that the banana gives it. I'd love this snake. Look at that belly. So that is the banana, spider, Inchi, Calico. Okay, she's a holdback. She should be hopefully breeding maybe this upcoming season, depending on how heavily I feed her. Maybe next season or the season after. Okay, this is another one that's pretty cool. This one, I think she's going in shed right now because her whites aren't quite as white as normal, but this is bamboo Calico, and it's possible yellow belly as well. Just not really sure. It's got yellow belly in there. Yellow belly is kind of tough to see in a lot of bamboo stuff, but I just think she's a really pretty snake, and decided to hang on to that one. Okay, so the next one I have here this one is an Orange Dream Firefly Calico. So you can see very little white. Lots of white along the lower part of the, right alongside the belly. So I know this one's Orange Dream because the Super Orange Dream actually was the father of her. It's a female. I really want to start getting Orange Dream into a lot of different calicos. Speaking of that, here's an Orange Dream Inchi Cinnamon Calico. So these two right here are really important for my future plans with this project. So this one's Orange Dream Pastel Fire Calico. This one is Orange Dream Inchi Cinnamon Calico. Not all that different from each other genetically, I guess somewhat, but got a few things in common. Very different looks to them though. Okay, the next one that you're gonna see here is one that you've probably seen on several of my videos if you watch my channel regularly. Also, please like and subscribe if you would. So this is a clown. It's a pastel calico yellow belly clown. This is, this one hatched in 2019, and it's definitely one of my favorites that I hatched all year. It's just, I don't know, so bright, high contrast. It's got everything I love in a clown. It's busy pattern, ultra bright colors, really high contrast. It's not getting dull at all. It's just looking awesome. And he'll be breeding this upcoming season. Okay, a few left to show you. Okay, now I've got some more banana combos. This is a banana Inchi Calico. Possible yellow belly. I don't think there's yellow belly. I don't know. I would say probably not. It doesn't really have the strong side patterning the way others in the past that I've produced look like, but the contrast is staying really well in this one, and the colors are looking really good too. This one is actually for sale on my website right now, royalconstructordesigns.com. I'll have that in the notes below the video. Here's another one. This is a GHI Calico banana, probably yellow belly. Not sure about that. Yellow belly is just so hard to see in some stuff. You can see how the GHI being a dark morph, it kind of takes away the whites. Like, look at all the whites on this one versus this one. But still adds a lot of really nice bright colors to it. Just makes it look really cool overall. This one's actually available right now too. Okay, now got one more that I want to show. Get these guys put back in their tubs. The last one is definitely one of my favorite banana calico combos that I've ever produced. This thing was red when she hatched. She looks awesome now, but the oranges on her were really, really red. This is a banana cinnamon Inchi Calico, and again, it's a probable yellow belly. And I would say this one probably is a yellow belly. Like I said, I won't know until I breed it, but at any rate, when it comes down to it, sometimes I don't even care what the genes are that's in a snake. If a snake looks awesome, it's awesome. It doesn't really even matter. This snake looks incredible, and I'm hoping to make many more. That's why I decided to keep her. With the bananas, I'm really trying to get a lot of Inchi, yellow belly, Calico, sugar, things like that into them to make snakes that look like this. And I'll have a lot of other Calico and sugar combos coming out in the future, especially once a lot of these get grown up and start breeding. Should be a lot of really cool stuff. I really think that the Calico's got a lot of possibilities with different combos. So anyway, okay, that's all I have today. I think I showed a pretty good collection of my Calico and sugar stuff. I'll try to come back again in the next week or two with another group or another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like another morph group video, or if I'm going to have some babies to show. I hope I'm going to have some babies to show by then. I know I've got a few clutches that are due to hatch fairly soon, but we'll see. So anyway, in the meantime, like I said, please like and subscribe if you would, and also make sure to visit my website, royalconstructordesigns.com, to see all the stuff that I have available right now. Stay safe. I can't talk today for some reason, but I'm not shooting the video over again. I do one take on these videos, and if I screw up, I screw up. That's just how it goes. So anyway, stay safe, and I will be back soon.